Breaking: Obama busted in what was just found inside his sick secret empires. Sessions needs to appoint a new special counsel to investigate this, by Al Waisman for DailyVine.com. On yesterday's Lou Dobbs Tonight on the Fox Business Network, Peter Schweizer, who is an editor for Breitbart News and an author, blew the lid off of the Obama crime syndicate. Peter Schweizer, whose upcoming book, Secret Empires: How the American Political Class Hides Corruption and Enriches Family and Friends, explains how the Obama administration spent their whole 8 years in office using regulations to help the president's friends acquire more and more wealth. During Schweizer's interview with Lou Dobbs, he explained and gave a whole roadmap as to what former President Barack Obama did to help his friends. Schweitzer explained that Obama's best friend, Marty Nesbitt, set up an equity fund while his friend Obama was the regulator-in-chief. Then he invests in highly regulated industries. As an example of this, the author stated that Obama would decide that the for-profit University of Phoenix is not a good school, so he would then regulate it through an executive order, so the GI Bill money won't be allowed to go there anymore. When this happens, the stocks would go from $100 to $3 a share. So then comes Nesbitt and buys up as much stock as he can, and once he is done, Obama would turn around and say, "Now that I come to think of it, that was a mistake." So he reverses the regulation, which in turn puts the stock at over $100 again, making Nesbitt an enormous profit. Isn't that precious? Via Breitbart, Schweitzer said Barack Obama's best friend, a guy named Marty Nesbitt, sets up a private equity fund while his friend is the regulator-in-chief, and what he does is he invests in what he calls highly regulated industries. And so, to give you one brief example, the University of Phoenix, the for-profit school Barack Obama's administration says, "We think the school is bad." Okay, and so the guy, and this pattern is repeated over and over again in other sectors of the economy. It was rampant. Isn't that nice? And don't think that Obama didn't have his hand in that money either. This same pattern repeated over and over again in multiple areas of the economy, with Obama regulating his friends, such as George Soros, buying and then changing his mind while at the same time making his friends billions. Oh, wow. Wow, that's a racket all in itself, right? So next time your liberal friends start saying Obama's time in office was scandal-free, you can tell the story about the regulator-in-chief and how he manipulated the stock market into making his friends billions, while regular folks like us paid the hefty price. Here is more on Peter Schweizer's new book, Secret Empires: How the American Political Class Hides Corruption and Enriches Family and Friends. From the New York Times bestselling author of Clinton Cash comes an explosive new political expose. Peter Schweizer has been fighting corruption and winning for years. In Throw Them All Out, he exposed insider trading by members of Congress, leading to the passage of the Stock Act. In Extortion, he uncovered how politicians use mafia-like tactics to enrich themselves. And in Clinton Cash, he revealed the Clintons' massive money machine and sparked an FBI investigation. You know something? Clinton must have been involved in this stock market thing also. Can you just imagine how much money they were raking in that we don't know about? Now he explains how a new corruption has taken hold involving larger sums of money than ever before. Stuffing tens of thousands of dollars into a freezer has morphed into multi-billion-dollar equity deals done in the dark corners of the world. An American bank opening in China would be prohibited by U.S. law from hiring a slew of family members of top Chinese politicians. However, a Chinese bank opening in America can hire anyone it wants. It can even invite the friends and families of American politicians to invest in can't-lose deals. So there's where John Kerry and Joe Biden's sons come in the picture. Remember? President Donald Trump's children have made front pages across the world for their dicey transactions. However, the media has barely looked into the questionable deals made by those close to Barack Obama, such as Joe Biden, John Kerry, Mitch McConnell, and lesser-known politicians who have been in the game longer. In many parts of the world, the children of powerful political figures go into business and profit handsomely, not necessarily because they are good at it, but because people want to curry favor with their influential parents. This is a relatively new phenomenon in the United States, but for relatives of some prominent political families, we may already be talking about hundreds of millions of dollars. Deeply researched and packed with shocking revelations, Secret Empires identifies public servants who cannot be trusted and provides a path towards a more accountable government. And that's the billion-dollar deal that 10 days after John Kerry and Joe Biden went to China with the bank that they opened up here, that was a billion-dollar deal. So that made them quite a bit of money here. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for watching.